Zamboanga just sent the most terrifying threat yet to Dakota. Ditcheva fans are calling it the scariest call-out of 2025, and the MMA world can't believe what she said. Tonight, we break down Zamboanga's brutal message, her rise to becoming the one world champion, and why Dakota might be facing the most dangerous rival of her career. In just 2 seconds, Denise made the MMA world stop. That line, "I'm killer, I'll cut you instantly," went viral across Fight Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube shorts. Some fans praised her for bringing back the old-school intensity of combat sports, while others blasted it as crossing the line. But one thing is clear, Dakota Ditcheva is now firmly in Zamboanga's crosshairs. But for those who don't know who exactly is Denise, the Menace Zamboanga? She's the current one women's atomweight MMA world champion holding a professional record of 12 wins and just 2 losses. Her journey started in the Philippines, where her brother Drex Zamboanga pushed her into martial arts. She found success in karate at age 18 before transitioning into MMA. And from there, she never looked back. Denise made her name quickly with a 5-0 undefeated streak in regional Philippine promotions. That hot start caught the eye of one championship where she continued to rise as one of the most feared strikers in the division. Her aggressive style paired with that fearless mentality made her a fan favorite and eventually a world champion. So why is Denise targeting Dakota Ditcheva? Dakota, known as Dangerous, Ditcheva has been making waves in the UFC and PFL with her unbeaten run and highlight reel finishes. She's become the face of the new generation of women's MMA young confident and already headlining major cards. For Denise, going after Dakota isn't just personal, it's about legacy and dominance. Beating Dakota means proving that one championship's queen can also take down the UFC's brightest star.
Come on in. We're ready.
But here's where the controversy explodes. Was Denise's threat simply fight promotion, trash talk, or did she go too far? Some fans are saying this is the kind of raw, uncensored intensity MMA has been missing. Others argue that threatening to kill an opponent isn't just dangerous talk, it could risk sanctions from promotions or backlash from mainstream media. Either way, everyone is talking about it, and for fight promoters, that's exactly what they want. So here's the question for fight fans: is Denise the Menace Zamboanga the only woman who can truly break Dakota Ditcheva's hype train, or has she just opened a firestorm that could backfire on her career? One thing's for sure, after this threat, the entire MMA world is watching.
There's nobody important above me at the moment, so I guess we just have to see what happens with that.
Zingano, and how much more can Miesha take? An elbow, and that'll do it! Cat Zingano is your #1 contender.
Cat Zingano just sent shockwaves through women's MMA with a bombshell aimed right at Dakota Ditcheva. Out of nowhere, she's praising Dakota as gorgeous, fantastic, and a fighter who deserves big fights, but then she dropped the hammer. In the future, I'll beat Dakota Ditcheva. That line stopped fans in their tracks. Compliment followed by a threat, genius promo, or delusional play from a veteran trying to stay relevant.
Let's break this down. First, let's acknowledge Cat Zingano didn't just come out swinging, she opened with respect. She literally called Dakota a gorgeous and fantastic fighter. That's rare because usually veterans dismiss rising stars. But Cat isn't denying Dakota's hype. She's fueling it. Why? Because the bigger Dakota's star shines, the bigger Cat looks when she says, "I'll beat her." It's promo 101. Build your opponent, then tear them.
By TKO or KO, I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from
Dakota Ditcheva isn't just another name. She's undefeated, she's violent, she's finishing fights quick. That's why fighters like Cat want her name. Beating Dakota isn't just a win, it's a career revival. One highlight knockout against the hottest rising star and boom, instant relevance, instant paychecks, instant headline. Let's talk resume. Cat Zingano has fought everyone. She's the last woman to beat Amanda Nunes before Nunes became the GOAT. She's gone toe-to-toe with Rousey, Juliana, Pena, and Chris Cyborg. She's not a hype machine. She's a proven warrior. Now compare that to Dakota Ditcheva. She's young, undefeated, violent, and finishing fights fast. Her hype is nuclear. Promoters love her. Fans love her. She's marketable, dangerous, and feels like the future of the division. So when Cat calls her out, it's not random. It's a clash of eras. The veteran who paved the way versus the new killer taking over the spotlight. Cat Zingano just lit a fire under Dakota Ditcheva, and the MMA world is watching. Compliments, threats, controversy, this has all the ingredients for a future super fight. So I'll ask you, if Cat Zingano and Dakota Ditcheva fight in the future, who wins? The veteran lioness or the new queen of violence? Drop your predictions in the comments, smash like if you want more of these fight breakdowns, and subscribe so you don't miss the next time a legend calls out a rising star.
Got her out of there, so I'm here to finish people.
Darce attempt here could convert to a Japanese necktie. If she can hook that right leg around the leg, she'll drive her left shoulder. She got it!
Tatiana Suarez is
Tatiana Suarez just dropped a fucking bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva. In her own words, "I'm here to finish people," and now she's pointing that deadly warning straight at the PFL's undefeated Golden Girl. She didn't just stop there. Tatiana Suarez said she's coming to stop Dakota's momentum. The MMA world is on fire, and trust me, this could be the nastiest rivalry in women's MMA right now. Tatiana Suarez is not your average fighter. She's a monster on the mat, an elite wrestler, a suffocating grappler, and one of the most dominant forces women's MMA has ever seen. After years battling injuries, Suarez made her comeback and instantly reminded the world why she was once called the female Khabib. She came back, she dominated, and she let everyone know she's not here to play around. She's here to finish careers, but standing in her way, the UFC's undefeated phenom, Dakota fucking Ditcheva. Dakota's rise has been nothing short of meteoric. She's fast, she's flashy, and she's destroying everyone put in front of her. With her striking power and highlight reel knockouts, Dana White has been hyping her as the next big superstar. Some fans even call her the future face of the women's division. But here's where it gets explosive. Instead of chasing a title shot quietly, Suarez went directly after Dakota Ditcheva. On camera, she said it loud and clear. "I'm here to finish people. I'm coming to finish Dakota."
Got her out of there, so I'm here to finish people.
This wasn't just trash talk. This was a veteran killer aiming her sights on the UFC's golden prospect. Suarez knows exactly what she's doing, stopping Dakota's hype train before it gets out of control. And let's break this down. Styles make fights. Suarez is a relentless grappler who drowns strikers with pressure. Dakota Ditcheva, a pure striker with knockout power and the kind of confidence only an undefeated record gives you.
This girl is a true Valkyrie in the world of martial arts.
This is a nightmare matchup for both. If Suarez drags Dakota to the mat, the hype could be dead in one night. But if Dakota keeps it standing, Suarez might get knocked out in brutal fashion. And here's where the controversy kicks in. Some fans say Suarez is jealous of Dakota's hype. Others argue Dakota hasn't faced anyone at Suarez's level yet. And Dana White. He now has a potential grudge match that could headline a UFC card. This isn't just a fight. This is a war between hype and legacy. Between a veteran comeback story and a young star with everything to lose. So here's the million-dollar question. Is Tatiana Suarez about to expose Dakota Ditcheva as nothing more than a manufactured hype job? Or is Dakota about to cement herself as the UFC's new queen by destroying the most dangerous wrestler in the division? One thing's for sure. When Suarez said, "I'm here to finish people," she meant every single word. And Dakota Ditcheva? She might be next on that hit list. Who wins this fight? Suarez with the smothering grappling or Ditcheva with the knockout power? Drop your predictions in the comments right now. Because whether you love Dakota or hate her, the storm that Suarez just unleashed is impossible to ignore.
I just want to go in and show the best version of me, and one always says you never show 5% of what you're capable of.
Watch this. Boom! Right on the jawline. That was a big game changer right there for Leah McCourt.
Leah McCourt just dropped a fucking bombshell on Dakota Ditcheva. Out of nowhere, McCourt has fired a savage threat at the undefeated monster, saying, "I'll break everyone and I'll kill Dakota Ditcheva." Ladies and gentlemen, this isn't just a call-out. This is an Irish war cry against the most feared woman in the PFL, and maybe the entire fight game. Let's get one thing straight. Leah McCourt isn't some random trash talker trying to steal headlines. She's Bellator's Irish queen, a legit featherweight contender who has fought the likes of Sinead Kavanagh and Diana Silva. She's 8-3 a grappling specialist, and she's been hunting for a fight that could transform her career. And when she looks at Dakota Ditcheva, she doesn't see fear. She sees her dream fight. But here's the kicker. She didn't just show respect. She threw gasoline on the fire by saying she wants to end Dakota's hype before it even touches UFC gold.
Sprinkle him by TKO or KO. I will tell you the confidence that she's going to have now getting up is going to be unbelievable. And there it is.
Beautiful knee from the plum. And Jessica beckons Jenna Bishop back to her feet and goes immediately on the attack. Oh, Bishop in trouble. And that does it. First round finish, and Dakota Ditcheva silences.
On the other side, Dakota Ditcheva undefeated. 15 wins, 10 savage finishes. The coldest Muay Thai knees in women's MMA fans call her the violent Cinderella PFL, calls her the future face of women's MMA. And UFC insiders are already drooling over her debut. But here's where it gets controversial every time Dakota dominates. Her list of enemies grows longer. Chris Cyborg, Valentina Shevchenko, Amanda Nunes, and now Leah McCourt wants a piece too. The hype around Dakota is becoming a target, and McCourt is ready to take her shot. Now listen carefully to what Leah McCourt said. She called Dakota one of the baddest, unbelievable fighters in the world. But then she flipped the script, saying it would be her dream goal to face her. And then the bombshell, "I'll break everyone and I'll kill Dakota Ditcheva." Respect? Gone. This just turned into pure violence. This isn't just about Leah McCourt chasing a payday. This is about an Irish veteran standing in front of the sport's biggest rising star and saying, "I'll be the one to end your story." Think about it. Dakota is being groomed as the next Valentina, the next Nunes, the next face of women's MMA. She's undefeated, unchallenged, untouched. But Leah, she's the underdog, the grinder, the fighter who's been written off more than once. And now she's putting her entire name on the line to try and bury Dakota's hype. Here's why this fight would be chaos. Dakota Ditcheva, a Muay Thai striker with lethal finishing instincts. Leah McCourt, a grappling-heavy fighter with submissions and brutal top control. It's the ultimate striker versus grappler war. And Leah believes her ground game is the silver bullet that could finally expose Dakota Ditcheva. If this fight actually happens, it's do or die for both women. For Dakota Ditcheva, a win keeps her undefeated hype alive and pushes her one step closer to superstardom in the UFC. For Leah McCourt, a win over Dakota would be the biggest victory of her career. It would flip her from underdog to headliner overnight. But let's be real, if she fails, she'll just be another name on Dakota Ditcheva's kill list. So the question is simple. Will Leah McCourt shock the world and kill the hype of Dakota Ditchova?